Okay. What show?
How do you open this? Oh, I got it.
Oh, I can't even see the comments on the stage.
Ah. Oh my god. Is my games taken away right now?
I said if you behave, you can have them.
Like if I do your orders now?
What order?
Like if I do whatever you ask? Like if I do your orders now?
Now we on record. Watch what you say.
What order?
All right, go on and play. I gotta have a live stream today.
Foot stinks, man.
Your feet move. Out, out. Ugh. Hamlet, get out.
My foot stinks. Get out there.
Hamlet, get out. Why are you in here? You keep on coming in. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of no road rage videos as of yet. They don't do that anymore. You gotta because they don't allow violence online anymore. It's not like what it used to be. No, there's other things that's ratchet. I'm gonna do 5 super chats. Last time I didn't even get one. Come on, guys. I'm gonna do like 2 hours. 2 hours. Just 5 super chats. That's all I asked for. And you know what? I'm buying stuff with these super chats. Like I'm buying to better make the channel better. To take this off. Definitely to take the StreamYard thing off. I want to do that first, but it's $44 a month. So if I did this stream 3 times a week and I can get $20 each time, I can pay for this thing, right? And eventually I can get it like a better camera and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I don't got a lot of subscribers. Yes, I know. But yeah. Share how you'll celebrate. Buy. Let's see. What can I do? Ratchet, holla. Okay, I'm gonna start the goal now. Because listen, man. I know the mystery spites, you can't get those anymore. They're like extremely difficult to get. All right, let me see what I can do here. Okay, here. So yeah, so I don't know if I should keep that. I'm gonna put this all the way over here. Oh man, this TV is huge. I'm on like a 55-inch TV on a swivel, and the swivel is not the best swivel. Can you close the door, Average, please? What is going on? I'm having a video, so you can't. What is it?
Where's my Android pad?
Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Don't get hyped, neither. Don't get sugared up.
Okay.
I'm not playing. Here. Here. Don't get sugared up and share with Zena too. Here. I don't care how she treats you. You share with her. That's your sister. Close the door. Okay. So basically what's happening now is that StreamYard is putting more and more and more restrictions on. So there's a lot of things I can't do that I could have done before that I can't do now. So your donations will help doing that, but I understand why I'm not getting none because I haven't been consistent. So I am going to be consistent because summer I'm forced to be home, like I said. So I'm forced to be home, and because the kids are home, so I'm forced to be home. So we got a good China Ratchet episode for you today. I'm gonna wait for some people to get on. Oh my god, the numbers are pathetic, like four. But we got a lot to talk about today. There was a raid in uh, South California. Some Chinese came up and invaded our border, and they was running some illegal nightclub. So they were running an illegal nightclub, and ICE caught them about a week ago, I think 5 or 6 days ago, and they arrested 36 nationals, okay, of Chinese and Taiwanese. And I don't understand why Taiwanese are in America illegally. Like, isn't Taiwan like this great country? Why are there Taiwanese um, illegally entering the United States? I really don't get that. But there were Taiwanese and mainland people that were caught up in this underground club scene. There's a lot of illegals in America. It's a lot. I would say, to tell you the truth, I think it's more than 20 million illegals in this country. And that's a lot, like 20 million people. I think even more than that. It got to be more like 30 million illegal aliens in this country. And, in my opinion, ICE is really slow on this. I think they should be doing this thing faster. They be getting all happy when they get like 50 people arrested. And I'm like, that's not enough. 50 is not enough. You need to be doing like 1,000 a day. You need to be arresting and deporting 1,000 a day. So by the time it's 365 days, and if you work in 7 days a week, you have 365,000 deported. That's what you need to be doing. This thing where it's like 50 here, 100 there, and 100 means it's really good. You got to be like 1,000 a day nationwide. They got it is too many. And even if you did 1,000 a day for 4 years, you only then took out 1.5 million. It's not even close to what Biden allowed in here. Okay, he allowed like at least 10 million aliens in this country. How you doing, man? So let's get to it. So we're gonna get to this thing here. I don't know if I'm gonna have 2 hours, but we'll see what happens. And in between, I'm gonna be telling you how my life is going. But let's do the first one, okay? So, ICE raid at alleged underground nightclub in LA. This was done by Fox. No other news people are reporting this, and that's why I said we have infiltration in the American system, because the the mainstream media, besides Fox, they're not freaking talking about this. ABC talked about it for like 26 seconds. Okay, nobody else is talking about this. How they are running these illegal underground dens right in the heart of the United States, which I find incredibly crazy. Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate that. And like I said, you can get. Oh yeah, we're gonna give you. That's I've been. This is the second Ratchet, so I'm gonna be doing it. Okay, Ratchet. Let's go. So here we go. We're gonna present this thing here. I got the shared screen, and so I gotta find which one it is. Okay, ice here, and let's get to it. Okay, so this is the ICE raid at alleged underground nightclub in LA. Fox News has covered this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me put the other sound on. Sorry, my guy. I'm gonna put it in my Shure microphone. So this is Homeland Security. So these are all the Chinese that they caught. Okay, they were operating some underground secret den or something, and so ICE caught all these guys and is arresting them. They are from China and Taiwan. Now, I don't particularly have a big problem with Taiwan, but in terms of like China, like the Chinese, they always telling us to get out, get out the country, follow the law, this you can't be illegal. When I was a foreigner there, you can't do this, you can't do that. But meanwhile, you got a lot of mainland people committing atrocities, crazy stuff abroad, committing all of these heinous crimes and violating countries' sovereignties across the world. Meanwhile, while telling you, follow the law if you're working without a visa, right? Because you got to feed your family. Follow the law. No, no, we don't care. Follow the law. But here we have him right here, you know. Lots of women. Wow. Wow. They don't want to be seen. Why you don't want to be seen? Like, why do you care? So he looked like some kind of gang member right here. Craziness. But why do you care if people see you or not? I'm wondering, why do these people care? Like, they're not even in their own country. Um, it's not like you're ashamed, right? Why are you ashamed? Are you acting like you are ashamed? I mean, as far as I know, I don't think Chinese people are looking at American news and looking at these people and say, "Oh, I know him," you know?
I'll take the next one. So let's make it two guys.
Detention officer. You see a lot of these. Look at this one. That looks like that's an old woman there on the left. On the left. Look at that. She's like some old. Well, maybe not, but
What's your question? Oh, you have a driver. You have status?
Look at the line. And what kind of stuff they wearing? Louis Vuitton. They rich. So I'm like, they're rich. Why are you so rich? Why are you going to the United States to break the laws of our country? Because if we did it, even in Taiwan, if we did this in Taiwan, they would deport you soon, very fast, very quickly. If you violate the sovereignty of Taiwan or you violate the sovereignty of mainland China, they don't play. They throw you in jail for like a month before they deport you. And here, they're not going to do that. They're going to put them in a detention center for like a couple of days, and then they ship them off back to China or some other connected place, right? Where, look, we don't know where you got to go, but you got to get the heck up out of here. That's what they're saying, right? That's what America is saying. Like, I don't care where you go, but you got to get the heck up out of here, right?
Oh, work for me. You sure you're going to court to take this? I just put everybody in front of the man.
Is she first man?
A lot of women. Maybe just some prostitution bust.
What's another one of those?
Yeah, is she going in that van?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, because these women look like they could be prostitutes. And that's that. But they do have something that they got some kind of I'll show you something else. Well, they got the news story. Okay, so let's get to the news story. What's up, my guy? Yeah, they're Chinese. Oh, you saying they losing face? They losing face. That's why they covering their face. He said hot massage whores. They put in streets. They don't want to be saved, you know. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. What's up, Matt? Glad you're here. So let's go to the article. So we're gonna go to the article right now and see what's up. What's going on? Okay. Why are they doing this? Oh, is that the video? Is it okay? Because they got the video. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. This is like every day they got some. Okay, so the brief is ICE raid at alleged underground nightclub in Los Angeles, more than 30 arrested. So you saying they arrested 30 people, 36, I think, but you know a whole bunch of other people ran out. But you could probably say more than half that they wanted to arrest escaped, right? You know that. You and I know that, right? How happy, how thankful are you that you have a passport in the United States? You are a United States citizen. You see how many people fight to get into this country? How lucky as an American citizen do you have it? You're a very lucky person. You in the words of the immortal Apollo Creed, I'm talking to you. Okay? You are very, very lucky. You should be very thankful to have United States citizenship. Look how many people are trying to get into your country. Okay? So, Homeland Security and ICE raided an alleged underground nightclub in Los Angeles, arresting 36 people with ties to China and Taiwan for being illegally present in the U.S. The raid is part of the Trump administration's ongoing push for mass deportations, but officials did not specify the crimes committed or details about the nightclub. What do you mean the crimes committed? The crimes committed is you illegally enter into the country. You can't provide any valid form of ID, right? Los Angeles. Agents with Homeland Security and ICE raided an alleged underground nightclub in Los Angeles. I also got like a video that I found online uh that I want to play because I want to play for you guys this video because it's really ratchet and it involved like a Chinese couple. The Los Angeles Office of U.S. Homeland Security shared a video on social media of the raid. According to HSI Los Angeles, the department was joined by ICE and El Camino, Real Financial Crime Task Force, to conduct the raid stemming from the alleged underground club. So, like, what it's all about is because these people coming into the country without permission, but these same people want to preach to you when you're in their country what rules and what not to follow. Okay, this same culture. I get called racist all the time for this, and I don't think that I'm a racist individual. I just think that I'm very practical and logical and reciprocal. If you do it with our people, we should be able to do it with your people. So now what I'm going to do, I want to find some video that I want to show you because it just popped up in my head. And I feel that I should show it to you because this is like super ratchet and it got to do with mistresses. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Maybe the C-Swift husband. Okay, let me see if I can find it because this is gonna be hard to find. Oh, got it. Oh shoot! How did I get it on the first try? I got it on the first try. Okay. All right, let me see if I can get this. Let's see if this is the one. Let me see if this is the one. Oh, this is the ratchet. Yeah, this is a ratchet one. So y'all want to do ratchet? Y'all want ratchet? This is ratchet, homie. This is ratchet. Okay, this is ratchet. But first, I want to show some other stuff before I show you this because this is gonna be like those who stay, those loyal subscribers who stay at the end, they're gonna know that video. Okay, because I'm gonna show you that video. I got two ratchet ass videos. The Chinese folks doing. I mean, the mainland is in America, man. You don't even need to be in China. They don't. I mean, the mainlanders don't even need to be in China to be ratchet. I mean, you got ratchet China right in America. That's what I mean. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. You got ratchet China right in America. Okay. So, all right. So let's go to the next video. So we got another video here. Well, it's actually not a video, but it is. So what's happening is people nowadays, they're saying America's going into a decline because now we're protecting our borders. So now, because we are protecting our borders, people within our country are proclaiming that America is in decline because we won't allow people that are criminals because you're a criminal if you didn't wait in line. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't feel sorry for a woman and she got like a newborn or a woman with a 5-year-old kid and they get caught and they got to get deported. I don't feel sorry for none of them. Why? Because you got to wait in line. And I remember when I was in China, I filled I had to wait in line. I filled out all of these like early withdrawal for my wife to get to America. I was filling out all these expedited kind of forms. None of them. I had to pay the lawyer extra to do all that stuff. None of them got approved. They all said you got to wait in line just like everybody else. Because why? Why was I doing that? Why did I fill out the expedited forms to get my wife here earlier? Because my daughter Zena, she listens to Jenny. She loves Jenny. She calms down. She's better behaved when her mom is here. She didn't see her mom in close to 2 years. Uh, she has autism, and I was making an argument that listen, my daughter has autism. Like she really needs help. She really needs two parents in the household. You can't have this single dad with a girl who's going through puberty who has autism. It's hell for me. And I'm a single dad and I gotta work all kind of hours. And plus I gotta take care of a young child with autism who's wondering where her mom is. Why isn't her mom here? Why is it when she go to school, she sees a lot of these people, their parents come and pick them up, but she don't got nobody to pick her up. Why did she only has her single father to take care of her? Now I did a pretty decent job because she got all A's, and when I had to lay the smack down, and I don't mean literally, I mean just figuratively. When I had to lay the smack down so that she can learn, I did that, and it wasn't pretty, guys. It wasn't pretty. I think I had broken her MacBook Air, so I destroyed it because she was not doing what she was supposed to do, and I totally destroyed it. And I swear, man, I think she never forget that. Like she hates me for that thing, for destroying her MacBook Air, which was my MacBook Air, but I gave it to her. That's what I used to write American Nightmare on the screenplay, and I gave it to her, and she wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing, right? And then she was giving me lip. So she was talking back, giving me lip. And I said, well, young lady, we're not going to have that. And then she started talking back, doing all this stuff. And then, what the flag had to do is what the flag had to do. And I'm like, listen, kill or cure. And I don't mean kill or, like literally kill or cure, but just like, I'll kill your games. I'll kill all your fun. But I'm going to cure this disrespect. Now, I still haven't done that, but it's better than it was before. But I had to destroy her stuff. Okay, so being a single dad is very difficult, and I was denied. I had to suffer. I had to go through a lot of stuff, and I paid tens of thousands of dollars to get here, to get my wife here. Okay, the abode. You gotta have some home. Even as an American citizen, you gotta have some home, and you gotta be making above the poverty rate, which also is still kind of difficult because I cannot have this long-term jobs like where it's like 12 hours or something because my daughter who is autistic, and it's like 10, she's 10 years old, or I think what, 11 or 12 years old, and she's going through all these emotions. You can't be leaving her at home at 11 o'clock at night. God forbid something happened to me in those days, right? I had to be there all the time. That's why the job that I had, she was in the school. And I'm going to tell you something about that too. I don't know if I might do it in this episode. I got too much stuff showing this episode. I might do that tomorrow or the day after. And so I had to wait in line just like everybody else. They said, you got to wait in line. There's people ahead of you, right? Including mainland Chinese who follows the rules, Spaniards, Latinos, whatever, who follow the rules. And I give them respect because, listen, they waiting in line. I got to wait in line. I got to follow the rules, right? And then finally, my wife comes a year and a half later. That was a long time for me. And a lot of it, sometimes it was life or death. You saw how depressed I was back then. You remember how depressed I was. You had me crying. I was on doing the agent, the flight attendant, where I was lucky for 2 months. I got like 3,000 something, right? And all I was doing was going to training. I had to find ways to survive, you know, with a single parent. And so I had to wait in line like everybody else. So when you got these people disrespecting our sovereignty and coming in and not waiting in line like everybody else, that's a disrespect. That's just like saying, "Oh, no, 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 no. Our priorities is more than yours." I have a priority too. I have a problem also. I have a problem that needs to be taken care of. I was going through a lot of stuff. What makes your problems more important than mine? And plus, I'm a citizen of the country. I'm not going to your country and saying, "Look, you got to let me in." Right? This is my country, and I'm saying, "Look, I need my wife to come in." This is my country where I got to stay in line, and we do get priority, right? They say allegedly we get priority, Americans. We get better priority than like two green card holders. So if it's like me as an American and then a green card holder, or me as an American and an alien, and you want that alien to come in and have a green card, I do get priority. But do you know how long the line of that is? Right? So everybody got to wait their turn. That's just how it is. And so Biden just disregarded the rules and just let anybody in. And that's what I hate. Right? That's the problem that we have. And so we're going to read this thing here, which I thought, oh, no, 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 no. We didn't break up. Jenny's here. No, no, no. All right, so let's read this because this is quite important. I think this is important. I think it should be read. We have spies in this country and people that really want the United States to lose, and China is stealing our technology continuously. They haven't stopped. Okay, even with the tariffs, they have not stopped. Okay, they have not stopped. Los Angeles federal grand juries in Los Angeles and Milwaukee each have returned indictments charging two foreign nationals, Cui Guanghui, 43 of China, and John Miller, 63 of the United Kingdom. So we even got communists that are from Britain that are in the United States that are plotting against the United States for their own personal gain. Okay? And a U.S. lawful permanent resident with interstate stalking and conspiracy to commit interstate stalking and conspiracy, smuggling, and violation of the Arms Export Control Act, the Justice Department announced today. So I'm gonna just skip some of this stuff, and I'm gonna read the most important parts. Okay. So according to court documents beginning in October 2023, Trey and Miller enlisted two individuals, individual one and individual two, inside the United States to carry out a plot to prevent the victim from protesting President Xi's appearance at the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, APEC, in November 2023. The victim had previously made public statements in opposition to the policies and actions of the PRC government and President Xi. The indictment alleges that Chinese foreign actors targeted a victim in our nation because he criticized the Chinese government and its president, said the U.S. attorney, blah, 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 blah. The FBI will not tolerate, blah, 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 blah. Unbeknownst to Trey and Miller, individual one and individual two were affiliated with and acting at the direction of the FBI. In the weeks leading up to the Apex Summit, Trey and Miller directed and coordinated an interstate scheme to surveil the victim, to install a tracking device on the victim's car, to slash the tires on the victim's car, and to purchase and destroy a pair of artistic statues created by the victim depicting President Xi and President Xi's wife. So they were gonna, okay, purchase the statues. Is that in the United States? They had a statue and then they're gonna destroy it? I don't know. A similar scheme took place in the spring of 2025 after the victim announced that he planned to make public online on an online video feed depicting two new artistic statues of President Xi and his wife in connection with these plots. Trey and Miller paid two other individuals, individual 3 and 4, approximately $36,500 to convince the victim to desist from the online display of the statues. Unbeknownst to Trey and Miller, individual 3 and 4 were also affiliated with and acting at the direction of the FBI. Okay, here's where it gets crazy. According to court documents beginning in November 2023, Miller and Trey solicited the procurement of U.S. defense articles, including missiles, air defense radar, drones, and cryptographic devices with associated crypto ignition keys for unlawful export from the United States to the People's Republic of China from two individuals, individual 5 and individual 6. In connection with the scheme, Trey and Miller discussed with individuals 5 and 6 ways to export a cryptographic device from the United States to the People's Republic of China, including concealing the devices in a blender, small electronics, or motor starter, and shipping the device first to Hong Kong. Trey and Miller paid approximately $10,000 as a deposit for the cryptographic device via courier in the United States and a wire transfer to a U.S. bank account. If convicted, Trey and Miller face the following maximum penalties: 5 years in prison for conspiracy, 5 years in prison for interstate stalking, 20 years in prison for violation of the Arms Export Control Act, and 10 years in prison for smuggling. So they can get like 50 years in prison, right? The FBI is investigating the case. The United States is coordinating with Serbian authorities regarding the pending extraditions of Trey and Miller from Serbia. Oh, so Trey and Miller are they? Because it doesn't really tell you where they. Excuse me, where they were. I thought they were in the United States, so I guess they're not in the United States. They're in Serbia. Assistant United States Attorney David Ryan, Chief. So you have these people here that are stealing American technology, and it's going on and on and on and on and on. The biggest threat to the United States, I believe, is not Russia, it's China. A lot of stealing, stuff going on, exporting. China's exporting criminals into United States, spies into United States. That's why you gotta watch and you gotta stop these people from going in inside the United States, especially in schools and educational institutions, because you do have the Confucian Institute. And if you guys don't know that, there's these institutes. They're kind of similar to Falun Gong. Okay, so they're very similar to Falun Gong in that they export propaganda. Now, I support Falun Gong exporting their propaganda. I actually have a bunch of pamphlets because I went to some um, dragon boat festival 2 weeks ago, and it was a bunch of Falun Gong people, and I was actually very interested because I'm interested in other cultures and religions and stuff like that. Like I just want to experience it and see it. And so I went there, and they had some guy or a group of people who were giving me books about Falun Gong. Now I bought one. It was a kind of expensive book. It was like $13. But I paid for the book. I don't even know where it is. I just paid for it in support of the cause of this free speech. And they're not doing any harm to the United States, right? All they want to do is practice their free speech and free expression, as far as I see. Right. So I gave them, I gave them some money. But the thing that I had a problem with was like, okay, I want to see what y'all do. Because China been saying that y'all are like some kind of um cult, which I do think they're a cult. Okay, they are a cult, but in my opinion, as far as to America, they're like a harmless cult. Okay, they haven't plotted some world domination as I know of yet, and I've known they've been around since at least 2005. Okay, and so I asked, I was like, "Well, where's your building so I can go to and I can listen to whatever you got to preach?" And they said, "No, we don't preach anything. We don't have a building in America, and we just have a place where you can do the exercises." And see, that's when I just became uninterested because I'm just like, so this whole thing is this about exercises? I'm sure that you have some kind of place where you are preaching this kind of thing, right? Or is it that because I'm a foreigner, or you think I'm a foreigner that you won't let me into this special thing? Because I was speaking Chinese, and then they was like, "Oh, you speak Chinese." They might be afraid or something. But I'm like, you gotta have a building where you explain to practitioners what is this religion, because it is a religion. Like, what is Falun Gong? Teach me the ways of because I wanted to know what's the ways of Falun Gong. I'm willing to go and sit down every Sunday or every Saturday to know what it is, just to know what it is, not to like partake in anything, but to know what it is. Because I find religions fascinating, different kind of religions, but certain types of religions you can't just go there and just sit down and be left alone, because what they're going to do is they're going to try to recruit you instead of just like letting you be and letting you go there on your own, right? So I did that and I paid them the $13. It wasn't nothing special. They said there's some kind of park where they go and do the exercises. I'm not so interested in the exercise. I'm interested in the philosophy, and I'm interested in someone speaking to me or just like every Sunday where you got a philosophy being taught that. So in America, you got like a bunch of these people that are kind of, especially East Asian culture, where they have these like Buddha and all this other stuff. You're like, yo, I want to go there and see what's going on. And they're like, no, we don't have that. You just go to a park and you sit down and do yoga. And I'm like, I don't want to just sit down and do yoga. I want to know what this Siddhartha, I remember Siddhartha, who he was, who is the Buddha, what did he do, what significance is it in Eastern Asian culture, what significance does it have for the West? Okay, how is it connected with everything with China and India? I'm looking for education more than religion. And you can't find that. At least the place where I went, you can't find it. They're just gonna tell you, we only do exercises. And I don't want only exercises. I want you to teach me. I want the knowledge, right? Hold on, let me get another Pijo. I'll be right back. Allison? Is he gonna come back? You can share with her, but if she sees this company, she don't think it's all her or her. You take the gum and then you distribute the gum. You understand? That's how you start an argument. If she wants something, you can give her some. But if it's left on the table, she just gonna take it. No, you just keep it close to you. And if she wants something, you give it. But don't leave it on the table. If you do, she's gonna say that's her. Like, both of you. She ain't gonna want too much. She don't even like gum. Because you got it. Y'all both do the same thing. All right. This episode of China Ratchet is brought to you by Dragon's Milk Reserve. Look at this. Oh, how do you do that? They go like this. Oh, like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you do that. So Dragon's Milk Reserve, coffee, chocolate. Look at the percentage of alcohol in this. Mm. 11% alcohol. Look at her right there on the top. 11%. This ain't playing, bro. I mean, after you drink this, you don't need another one. Because I don't need another one after you drink this. I'm telling you, beer companies should be like sponsoring me. Well, they shouldn't, because I don't got an audience. But if I do have an audience, I'm gonna do the beer thing, and I'm gonna demand, like, if I'm drinking a beer, you better pay me or sponsor me, or I'm not showing your beer. I always thought about having like a beer review channel where I have the chalice, because I do have the Indiana. I call this the Timu Indiana Jones chalice. The reason why I call it Timu, because in Indiana Jones it was golden. This one's silver. So I have the what you call the eighth. What's his name? Henry the Eighth The Henry VIII chalice, right? So it tastes like chocolate. It tastes like coffee and chocolate. I don't know if it's a barley wine. It's called Dragon Milk Reserve. Coffee, chocolate. I had to pay four. I bought four of these. I think this is the last one. I bought four of these, and it cost me about $18 for four. So, 4, 8, 12, 16. So it's probably $4.50 for one. Is it worth it? Yeah, I would say it is because this is like to be honest, this is like two beers. Like it hits you like crazy. the problem the problem that I have with it is it's so strong. It's like it's a very strong taste. Like it has that kind of taste. The taste one of the tastes I don't like is the dark beer. I hate dark beer. I don't like dark beer, especially cheap dark beer. If you go to Shanghai, you can buy dark beer that's cheap. It tastes like crap. But this is like a quality dark chocolate. So you can taste it like and it tastes good, you know. I don't like Guinness, you know, like the Guinness with the ball inside the bottle or the can or something. I hate Guinness beer. Yeah, I hate Guinness. Like Guinness is to me it seems like it's a cheap dark beer or something. I just don't like it. But this beer is dark, but it got a chocolate taste, so I'm like happy with it. So I'm like, okay, it's good. Let me see. Matt saying something. Guinness is food. Uh, almost barley wine. I guess it's like a wheat. It's like a wheat taste. Yeah, I like the name. They call it dragon's milk. Like I'm sucking the teeth of a dragon. I'm I'm high off of milk of the puppy. It's like it's milk of the puppy. You're drinking milk of the puppy. That's basically when I drink it. Like I imagine myself doing it. I'm like, this is milk of the puppy. Word up, brother. Get them likes up. And avoided it. I was afraid of Guinness and avoided it for years. IPA tastes like weed poison. I don't like those like IPAs and all that stuff. When I order a draft, like the craziest draft that I'll order is like a Blue Moon. So I like Blue Moon. Like Blue Moon draft is okay. But it's still not my perfect draft. I say the perfect draft right now is like if I can get a Sapporo, or a Stella. I really like Stella. Okay, Stella is like my favorite, but it's not strong enough. So I want something that tastes like Stella, but it's a lot stronger. But doesn't give me this kind of like muddy taste, should I say, which a lot of these dark beers do. They give you like a muddy taste. Or I buy the sour ale. So I'll buy some local brand sour ale, and it's just too sour. It's like ghetto freaking some ghetto freaking cooch. What they call that? That they done made in a freaking prisoner's toilet, and then they selling it in Harris Teeter. That's what they got in the stores. It's like a ghetto toilet prison, um, like the ghetto toilet prison drinks, and they all sour and they all taste like this crap. They just don't taste good. You know? Oh, Heineken. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Like a lager, a stout. Yeah. Yeah, I like a lager. I don't know what you call it. I'm not good with that. All I know is like Stella and Sapporo are my favorite. But like Stella is not strong enough. And so I've been slowly changing into wines. And one wine that I kind of like is a red wine from California, and it's called Miomi. Let's see. I think it's Omi or something like that. It's some I guess it's Japanese and it's in California, but it's called Miomi or something. Miomi. I know it's Japanese for a fact because the way it sounds. So I'm kind of liking it. It's a sweet. Oh, you know Miomi? Who knows Miomi? You know Miomi? Tell me, Kelvin. You know Miomi? Are you familiar with that wine? Because I had that wine. It's like a sweet kind of. Most red wine, Merlot, because I'm starting to transition to wine because the belly, because the beer gives you a beer belly. Wine doesn't give you beer belly, but the problem with wine is like one glass is like $12. And then the trouble of opening it up and you just can't like take it out the fridge. You gotta just, I think you gotta have a whole setup for wine, like, because I would like wine cold. I guess I don't mind if it's cold or warm, like wine. Um, I mean, I got the area to be a wine enthusiast. I could even make a wine cellar in my attic, you know. But oh, good. Wow, you're my new friend. You're my new friend, Kelvin. Drink it on the weekends. Yeah. So he knows Miomi. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Miomi red wine. Miomi. Oh my gosh. It's like a whole thing. I didn't know it's like a whole kind of. Oh, okay. Well, let me show y'all. So this is what I've been getting into because I'm trying to find something that I'm loyal to, right? And okay, so let me take you there. So yeah, so this is Miomi. The price is not so bad. The one I had is like a little sweet. I think it's a bit too sweet, but I like it. It gives you a good kind of hit. I'm not sure which one I had. It was a red wine. The one in California, okay, they all from California. So it could have been one of these two here. I'm not sure which one. But I like Miomi. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's good for me. But anytime I go to the lake house over there, I order me some Miomi. So yeah, Kelvin is my new best friend. I might go to do that. Red, warm, and white. SB chilled. Oh, Miomi now comes with twist caps. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check that out. Let me see if that got a twist cap there. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess You can see if it come with a twist cap. I don't know. This wine, this like, there's something about getting a beer from the fridge and just popping that mother brother, like pop, and just pouring it. You know that's what give me with beer. It's like something. You know, it's like you can grip it. With a wine, it's like, ugh. And then you got to do all the complicated crap, and you got to like this, all this kind of stuff. But it don't give you a big stomach. See, that's the problem. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back to business. Okay, let's get back to business. And I hope that you guys are liking, because I'm planning to do this for the whole summer, at least like 2 a week, at least 2 of these a week. The China Ratchet episodes. Okay, so I got another China Ratchet here, and I got 2 China Ratchets that you gotta watch the whole way through. You got to watch the whole way through, because I'm going to have an opinion on it. Because this is part of, well, one of them is part of the invasion. The other one is this Ratchet. Okay? It's just Ratchet. Okay, before I move on, my favorite guy of today, Kelvin, is saying you should try Dao wine. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I got to transition, from tiger's teat or dragon's teat to some wine. See, this right here, is worth $4 for 17 for 7. It's worth $4 for each one. $4.50 for each one. 17 something for a 4-bottle one. Dragon's milk. If you got 4, you only need, if you are like a hardcore like alky drinker, that's just gonna blow you away. 4 of them is, you're like gone. You wild for the night. I'm telling you, wild for the night. With these, all you gotta do is buy one of these. You don't need none of that Long Island iced tea, none of all that other stuff. You buy, and it's gonna keep you awake because it's like coffee or something in it. You buy 4 of those, you getting laid that night. Well, wait a minute. I can't say you getting laid. At least you're gonna be up long enough where she could proposition, or you could proposition for sex. Well, whether you're gonna have it up or not, that's just not my thing. But all I'm saying, this will get you blasted. All you probably need is like 3 for you, 1 for her. And you good. You're good. Or 3 for you, you're gonna be knocked out. So 2 for you, 1 for her, and then 1 for tomorrow morning. That go with the cigarette after you finish. Well, which I don't smoke anymore. So $200K in prison. Who are you talking about? Okay, all right. I gotta get back to business, okay? Because I'm bullshitting here. Okay, so let's go to. Wow, we gotta watch this here. It will play. I hope it plays. Because I'm using this big ass TV, and for some reason, my i7 MacBook, not MacBook, Mac Mini is having a hard time playing this stuff. Okay, it's like going slow and all that other stuff. But let's do this. Okay, illegal immigrant. This is China. A legal immigrant tries to steal $1,000 of gift cards. Now, I've been a victim of this where I bought my daughter some Roblox card and then they scratched it and they put the code in and it doesn't work. And then what now they do is the grocery store will give you the receipt and then you can try to talk to Robux like to get a receipt, but Robux, they're like really crappy company. They don't answer. And so I kind of try not to buy Robux gift certificate cards anymore because what they do is these Chinese people come in, they take the card, scratch it, get the number, and then put the cards back in and then go back to the store and hang them back up. So when you buy it, um, your stuff is already stolen. And you can't prove it because you could just when you bring it back to Harrisita, they could say, "Oh, you scratched it already. That's not our fault." Right? And so that's the thing that's happening. And then what the Chinese do is they sell the numbers in China. They sell the numbers to you. Okay, and the same people, culture telling you to follow the rules and all this other stuff, doing these type of things. So they sending people, illegals, to America to steal thousands of gift cards. Okay, so we got one here. Let's look at it all the way through. It's only 12 minutes.
John,
Here.
come here.
Double bag.
Go look in that bag. Pick it up.
Just fold it.
Yeah, there's like hundreds, if not thousands here.
Yeah, it's called VHS.
A middle-aged man was seen on the cameras entering a Walgreens, stealing gift cards and replacing them with tampered ones.
Yes.
The store contacted another Walgreens nearby to report the theft. While on the phone, the second store realized the same suspect was already there, doing the same thing. They called the police, who found the suspect in their parking lot as he tried to drive away.
Were you just inside?
You're gonna act like you don't understand. Act like you don't understand, didn't you? Act like you don't understand.
Were you inside the store?
No.
Stop lying, didn't you?
Hey, question for you. Was that guy in the store?
Yeah.
Where was he in the store?
That's what we're checking it right now. We just started looking at this, but so he was by the gift cards.
Okay.
They told me he walked around the whole store.
Yeah.
It's like a whole walker, and then he went by the gift cards. My coworker Greg just like stared at him while he was looking at them. He said he didn't see him do anything with the gift cards, but then the guy just walked out. That's when.
Okay, so we have the guy detained outside right now.
Yeah.
He went to the Grafton Walgreens.
I was on the phone with the manager and he's like describing what he looks like, and I'm like, wait, he's
He
serious.
placed gift cards in the store.
Yeah, so that's why I was checking my cameras to see.
Yeah, that's been the new thing lately. Apparently, as people put
Yeah,
gift
we know
cards
we
in the
have
store.
customers
They,
come back pissed off, obviously,
yeah, or
because
something.
they do such a good job. You never catch anyone, so this is so exciting.
Yeah. Are you able to see on the cameras
That's what
if he puts any gift cards out?
It's gonna be hard. I can ask my front cashier too.
Okay.
I was just
I'm
So,
gonna
because that's what they had on
play,
camera in Grafton, is that he's like taking gift cards and putting them out.
yeah. He was definitely down that aisle when
Yeah.
I sent people looking to see. I think he thought I was suspicious.
I mean, he's outside right now. I saw him before he left, so.
I know. I saw. We were watching the camera, and I saw you pull up. Yes! I called Grafton. I'm like, we got him.
Yeah. All right, we'll get it figured out. Is there any way to know what like numbers you guys already have here?
No, and they're sneak. Like they do such a good job. I can call Grafton and see which ones were tampered with.
Okay.
Oh, he's in
Yeah.
Walgreens stealing all the cards. I'm
But
sure
they do
like
such a great job.
different ones
It's-
like Roblox and Fortnite.
Do you have any? Do you know what kind?
What was that?
Just get some.
Do you?
Wow. So The altered gift cards are so well made that the store employees find it difficult to tell them apart. Wow. So Chinese coming in, putting in these like fake altered cards. So that's what I'm saying. So when I bought the car for my daughter like a couple of months ago, it still had you didn't have to scratch it. It still had that stuff that you got to scratch off. And then when you put it in, it says invalid or whatever. And then you bring it back to the store and they're like, it's not our responsibility. You got to go to some place like Roblox to complain and all that stuff. And what happens is it's just too much of a hassle to go and complain because Roblox, they're horrible customer service. Right? So, this is how it goes.
Just get some.
Do you know what kind of cards they tampered with before I tear these all up?
Roblox.
Can you send me a picture of which kind so I can look at mine?
I'm sure it's Roblox.
No, they're just tampering with ones that are already
Minecraft,
here. They're putting new ones
Fortnite.
out.
So I'm hoping he has some in his cart because they take them home, tamper them, and then bring them back tampered with.
Yeah.
And then we just get the follow-up from the customer that's pissed off. So they take a razor blade and they slice them open.
Yeah.
And then they glue it back.
Interesting.
It's just a razor blade.
Where were you right before this, as in within the last hour?
So he's like translating
Go，
around.
你说什么东西我听不懂，警官先生。
I can't understand what you're saying.
Did you make any other stops at any other businesses recently?
No，
Oh, he understand.
Where was the last place that you stopped?
我开车过来，在另外地方过来玩的，我也不知道在哪里。
Now let's just stop for a minute here. Now, if this happened in China, where Americans or other foreigners doing this in China, this guy would be in jail for like 10 years or something. China don't play. So, because he took thousands of cards. This is thousands. You remember when you had I don't know if the basketball players in LA, the LA basketball players, they stole a pair of sunglasses. They was talking about putting them in jail for like 5 years just for stealing one pair of sunglasses, right? Can you imagine? This say thousands of gift cards, okay? That's if you had an African stealing that in China, they're in jail for life. They're not getting out. I wouldn't even be surprised if they gave him the death penalty for stealing thousands of something in Chinese markets. Okay, so now when Trump is reciprocating, that you see how strong this is? And look how far I'm at. And I still got half a thing in here. And I'm blasted. I tell you, it's good. So can you imagine if you did that in their country, you'd be in jail for a very long time. And so now that Trump is cracking down and he's saying you can't do this in our country, you got to respect our sovereignty. Now, we're regressing into the Stone Age. Get the F out of here. Nobody want to hear that. Go ahead. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Who said?
I asked him if he went anywhere else besides here. He said he was in Chicago. And then he said that I asked, did you stop anywhere else in the last hour? He said, I went somewhere, I don't know where it was.
Back in the stuff.
Explain this to me.
Okay. So I come in, I put a tampered gift card. You come in as a customer, you buy this gift card.
Yeah.
This $100 is now in my pocket and you are out $100.
Exactly. So that's what yeah. So you just go, I go to Harris Teeter, I buy the card, and I say, okay, because it could be like 10 to 100, right? But there's people that tamper it with it is gonna just put 100 on every one. Okay, because it don't cost them nothing to put 100 on every one. They stealing it, and then they steal the real 100 one, and then they replace it, and it don't got nothing on it anyway, right? It's just a nothing card, but they didn't stole a $100 one. They can make it into $100 if they want to, So I go and usually it's like 10 to 100. I say, okay, I want $10 or $20 for my daughter and son, and then they go and try to redeem the code on Roblox, and it says, oh, it's been redeemed already, or something like that, right? And then you go back to Harris Teeter. How are you going to prove that you are not the one that redeemed it? So they're going to be like, yo, you got to go to Roblox and talk to them. And then Roblox, they with their horrible customer service, they won't do anything. Or it will take them so long and there's so much trouble that it's not even worth it. And you're like, oh, it's only $10, forget it. And so that's how they get you, right? And it's specifically a Chinese grift. So this is China that does this grift. The Chinese come to America. This is a specific grift for China, because if you go to Temu, not Temu, Taobao in China, and you want to put something, and you want to buy some game or Roblox, whatever, it's so easy to buy them. They just give you the number. They don't mail you the card. They just give you the number. So you pay $10 or $20, and they send you the number in the messages on Alibaba or on Taobao or whatever. Chinese don't regulate it. So all the way on the other side of the ocean, an American is out the money that he spent. He's like, oh, forget it. I don't want to deal with it, because it's just kid stuff. So he's like, I don't want to deal with it. And Chinese make a lot of money off of this. Okay, they make a lot of money. They're not doing like Bed Bath and Beyond. They're doing some like certain cards, especially if it's in China. Okay, and you can go to Chinatown and you get they can do Target, but it's probably regulated to California and New York. You go to California, you go to one of these little stores and you buy something, they got the number for you. They say, yeah, we can give you a Target card. How much you need for it? Right? So that's a problem.
How do you just steal the gift card to start?
Yeah, they come and they steal the gift cards.
Okay.
They go home, they tamper them.
Okay. So these aren't loadable amounts. There's already money. Like these are if you buy them, that's only one value with these ones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they've tampered the ones. I don't think they do those because it would be low money.
Okay.
Actually.
So we're looking like $1,500 each if we can figure out which ones are tampered.
Yeah, but like I've had 2 cases in my store in the last month of tampered gift cards.
Yeah.
Hi.
Did you guys do like the reboot thing with your gift cards?
Like the reset?
The reset?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just pulled off all the ones that are open.
Some that looks potentially weird. Was this one of the ones?
That was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, this one actually has a fingerprint on it.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
most of them didn't have that new update. Most of them were the old ones with the like tabs at the top.
So something they pulled off.
We thought looked good.
So what's pulled off on them?
Tags.
Like the tags.
Oh, that
And then,
like silver part?
sometimes,
Yeah.
like that pin number will be scratched off.
Okay.
And like these are the updated ones that have the red part, but then like the older one doesn't have this red part. and
Welcome,
then
brother.
it's
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
give it back.
But I'm doing 2 or 3 times a week, so they can't suppress me no longer.
Hi guys.
Come back to my channel and see what's up. I'll have some
Gift card
stuff.
scams.
Oh no.
At least 3 a week.
Don't buy gift cards right now.
Well, I'm not.
Give someone cash. Give them a check. Give him a hug and don't let him get card.
No.
So
All of those?
the thing that's happening lately is using the new gift cards. Those are the old ones.
Yeah.
People will take the old ones and they'll grab the numbers from them, and then they'll stick them. They'll come here and they'll stick them back on the shelf. And then when you load the money on them, it'll download it and they'll just get the money right away.
And the one I'm giving you, you won't get the money.
No, it'll have nothing on it.
Wow.
Like a minute of them activating it.
They'll load the money
so-
onto the.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you for coming.
Yeah. All right.
The duffel bag there and duffel bag there. He stuffed that down in there. Just now too.
Oh, perfect.
I got another video after this, guys. So please stay, because that's the video of the week right
I'll
there.
just
That's
step on
why this
space.
is Ratchet. So
Vehicle. We'll hang on to this. Yep, that's okay. We'll put it right here just for a minute. You put your hands up.
he gonna get deported because he's illegal. We know he's illegal.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much for your service.
I
have plain view.
Oh, and he stuffed that duffel bag down since we got here.
Oh God, I'm blasted.
Oh, you come over with me to my car?
Nice.
No, mine.
Good work.
Half
We'll get
11. I can't drink the rest, probably.
Right over here, sir.
Photo
Would you be able to add him with waffles?
and half it is, and I'm blasted.
Thank you.
Blasted.
John,
Here.
come here.
You got her phone yet?
Yeah.
Let's take a picture of his ID. Just
See the rapid?
Go look in that
What is
bag. Pick it up.
Just fold it.
Yeah, there's like hundreds, if not thousands in there.
Let's see the rapid.
Yeah. Let's call DHS.
Them Minnesota.
Wait, can we go over and open it up and go? You didn't do anything? You didn't do anything? And then just close it and walk away? No? Is that nothing? That's a pretty good scam.
So 5 minutes left.
This back one's full too.
Thousands of cards. Thousands. Look at it. Look at
How did this
it.
start? It came out of Grafton?
Yeah,
Yeah, they had him on.
they saw him doing it in Grafton.
We can get a contact for DHS.
Good job to the police department.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do photos where everything is.
Yeah, he need to get butt banged in jail and then deported back to China.
Suspect
Butt banged in American prison, then sent back to China. I know. And that's a daggone shame.
Should we get you your paperwork in?
Nope.
Sound like here in Minnesota. So they said Cedar Rapids. So
In
it
Heavy,
must be Minnesota.
at least.
Go over with her, Amy.
Holy shit.
Woo! Woo! I can't finish this. I'm gonna try. Yeah, the guy that got caught is Chinese. He was speaking Chinese earlier.
All right, step out.
Don't leave. We got a Ratchet. We got a Ratchet video after this. Super Ratchet. I guarantee you. I promise. Super Ratchet. Don't go.
Over here with me.
Oh, okay. Cedar Rapids is in. I should have known because my boy Evan is in Iowa.
I have your property here, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Psyox balls. Muscatine. Iowa. I know Muscatine. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Where all the famous writers are in Iowa.
In total, he had 1,807 gift cards in his possession.
Wow.
The cards ranged from values of $10 to $500. He was charged with 3 counts of uttering a forgery, 3 counts of unauthorized use of an entity's identifying information or documents, and 1 count of financial transaction card forgery.
So does he go to jail? I mean, does he stay in prison for that? How long is he gonna be in prison for? Nothing. He'll be in prison for like a month, maybe 6 months. That's it. And then he gets deported, and then his family is paid, right? The reason why he don't care, he's not crying and doing. He's like, yeah, okay, arrest me, whatever. Because his family probably get paid pretty decently, right? All those cards, if you put 100 on all those cards, 1,800 cards, how much money you get? Let me do the math, man. So if you do 18, because he said 1,800 cards, right? Times 50. Just times 50. You get $90,000. Okay. Even if you do 1,800 cards times, and it is 25 a piece, you're getting $45K, man. You could pay for his airplane and all that, or you could pay for his illegal entry into the States. But look how much money you getting. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you do 1,800 times $100. So what I think that's going to be is that's going to be 108,000 or 180,000. I think it's like no, it's 100, maybe 180,000, maybe $180,000. If 1,800 of those cards, and they're taking 100 from each of those cards, you know. So I mean, these people are not playing, and we gotta hold them to account because if it's, I'm just telling you, if it's an American doing the same thing, and it's in China, he going to jail for life. He not getting out. Not with 1,800 cards. Okay, Chinese folks gonna have their feelings hurt. They're gonna say, lock his ass up for the rest of his goddamn life. Look, you see the Africans, how they lock the Africans up, and the Africans keep going over there like transporting drugs, and they not understanding how serious the crime is. Okay, so we got the last one. Man, I want to show this video, but come on. Some of y'all got to give me a Ratchet donation, man. Hook a brother up. I got $5 Ratchet donation from Mr. Jones. If somebody can give me a Ratchet donation, no way they can travel through a USA airport. No, they're coming through by walking through Mexico. What are you talking about? They're not going through Canada. Well, it could be. It could be. It could be. Especially if they're getting caught in New York. Okay? So it could be. If they're getting caught in California, LA, because that you see the Rapids. So Cedar Rapids is Minnesota, Iowa. So they could be coming through Canada. Yeah. You're right. But if they're getting caught in like South LA, they're not coming through Canada. They're coming through the Mexico border. Jail time. They didn't get him on illegal entry. I'm sure he was in there and his visa is expired. Okay, or if he didn't even have a visa, he just came through, and then what they do is they throw away their passport, so you can't tell where they are, but you can know where they are just by the language they speak, right? So you got to remember that. Okay. So, Cedar Rapids is near Iowa, University of Iowa. Yeah, I know. I got a boy. My boy he live over there. He's in Muscatine. That's that video I was showing with the cartoons and stuff. That's Muscatine. So I got $5. Hook a brother up. Give me another $5. I mean, imagine if I did $10 for each video, and I got 3 a week. That's $30. And if I do that for 4 months, 6, 9, 12, that's $120, and I can get this doggone thing off my StreamYard, and I could do all kinds of stuff. So hook a brother up. $5 ain't nothing, man. That you can't even buy coffee with that. So hook the flag up. I understand some of y'all maybe can't pay it because of the bills and stuff and all that other stuff, but you do buy coffee, you do buy donuts and all this other stuff. If you buy donuts and you don't want to take the donuts away from me. Don't eat donuts for one day. Give it to the flag for your entertainment purposes. Okay? Yeah. So do the monthly pay. Like anime, yep, you do the monthly pay. You can do the Patreon, or you can do the member. I'd rather you do the membership than the Patreon, because I'm like iffy on the Patreon. I got kids to feed! Ratchet! I'm pissed off though, because listen, I'm saying I got kids to feed by the immortal Latrell Sprewell, who choked out who choked out because he choked his coach out. He choked his coach out, and he's like, nah, I can't take $14 million for 2 years. Nah, man, I got kids to feed. 14 million 15 years ago, it can't do nothing for me. I got kids to feed. 14 million for 2 years 15 years ago. Nah, son. It's too much. It's too little. You're not paying me right. So he had to choke his coach out. Put that Negro in a coma for like 5 seconds. But anyway, so I'm about to present you with the Ratchet video of the week, and you can thank the Earl and Josh Jones for this Ratchet of the week, okay? Because they paid for it and they deserve it. No, this is a Ratchet video, I guarantee you. Okay, I'm playing it right now. All right, so let's go to this Ratchet ass video. I guarantee you ain't see it yet. The flag had to scour through all kind of crap to see this video, and I'm not cursing because I don't want to get banned more. So let's do it. I'm going to drink to this because if anything is Ratchet, this is Ratchet. Okay, so let's see this. It's 19 minutes, but I think it's like 15 minutes in all. Y'all know what's going on. Okay, let's go. Justice for All with Judges Christina Perez. A nanny's betrayal. Ratchet! Let's look at it. Uh-oh.
Claims her former employer.
Okay, so this lady's asking for money because she
Perez.
paid.
Josie Way is suing Tracy Yang in the amount of $3,200. Ms. Way claims her former employer still owes her for nanny services and says she worked the entire month before she was fired abruptly after a secret was revealed.
Okay, Miss Way. Okay. Complicated case. You are suing your former employer Mrs. Yang, for $3,200. It was a month of wages that she did not pay you
Yes.
because you were under contract.
Yes.
You, from what I understand, you were the nanny for the family for about 4 years. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So just explain why we're here today.
I'm here today because I'm suing my former employer, Tracy, because she did not pay me for my last month of work, which was $3,200.
Okay.
I was a nanny for her for 4 years. I took care of her children, the house. I cooked for them. I cleaned for them, cared for the kids, loved the kids. And she fired me and did not pay me for the last month of work.
Okay. Why did she fire you?
Because I was having an affair with her husband, Steven.
What
Okay.
the freak?
So did you work the full month that you are suing for?
Yes.
Okay. So she fired you, what, at the end of the month when she found out?
She fired me at the end of the month. That's the same day when I told her about the affair.
Okay.
And she told me to pack up my stuff right away.
You guys
and then
said
I
Ratchet.
left the
Go ahead.
home.
Mm-hmm.
I had nowhere to go.
You got fired?
I mean,
Go in.
It wasn't a surprise for me.
Okay, it shouldn't have been a surprise.
It wasn't.
I mean, I know it takes two to tango, two people to have an affair, but you were a trusted person in the house to be there to take care of their children and of the family. So that is a huge violation of trust. So I probably would have done the same thing and let her go, let you go. So you did ask her for that month of wages that you did work?
Correct.
Why did you not pay Mrs. Yang? She did work for the month. Why didn't you pay her for those wages?
Your Honor, it's very difficult for me to be in your courtroom
She's
right
young
now.
and she's a really nice lady.
I recently lost the love of my life and the father of my 2 young children. I treated Josie like she was family, and now I feel completely betrayed by her.
The boss is beautiful too.
Your husband passed away?
Yeah, he passed away of a heart attack, and
I'm so sorry to hear that.
thank you.
I would say she's beautiful.
I feel not only betrayed because I mean I'm totally confused, and now she's saying that I breached our contract when she's the one who's breached the contract for a year. She's been having the affair.
But I worked for that whole month.
I don't feel I owe her anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that it? That's all you guys have to say?
I just wanted to say,
I have a copy. I have a copy of the employment contract.
Yes.
Is there anything else, Miss Yang, that you want to give me or say?
Well,
or?
yeah. I mean, if she would just read the contract, it says in the contract that you're supposed to behave in a professional manner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on the contract, it also said that you're supposed to pay me the last day of the month that I worked.
Was it professional?
$3,200.
Is it a
It was in a sense where I take care of your children.
Mm-hmm. But
and I
sleeping with
clean the
my
house and I cooked for everyone.
Sleeping with my husband nullifies all of that because that's unprofessional behavior.
But that did not stop me from loving and caring for your kids.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
And keeping your house organized and clean so that you come to your home with a clean environment.
And did you find out about the affair Miss Wei told you after his death?
She told me 2 days after he passed away about this affair. She told me the day of his burial. I couldn't believe my ears. I was mortified, and I don't believe that she's pregnant with my husband's baby because she had a lot of boyfriends. I mean, we became good friends. She told me she was dating around a lot.
They were not my boyfriends.
That's not what she told me.
They were just dates.
She told me she had multiple boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I don't know what to believe.
Coming up on Justice for All.
What am I supposed to do? Just not tell her? And I don't even have
you wait the time. You wait the time when it's the appropriate time. You don't do it on the day that her husband is being buried and said, by the way, I had an affair with your husband. I'm pregnant with this kid.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court,
You know
call
this is right. Of course it's in Los Angeles. Of course.
1-888-552-6878.
Of course. This is
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Christina Perez. We're back with the case of Josie Wei, who is suing Tracy Yang for breach of contract.
And you found out the day you were going to bury your husband.
Yes. That's the day she chose to tell me all of this. And I'm horrified, but like I said, I just don't know what to believe anymore. I'm so confused, and I'm here to prove that that's not my husband's baby.
I know that's why you both requested that I look at the paternity test.
Yes.
That's not something I asked to do, but I will entertain that, and I
Man,
do
you
have the
naughty
results. Ms. Wei, why did you tell Mrs. Yang about the affair? Why pick the day that when she's burying her husband?
I just couldn't hold it anymore. Stephen and I, we were in love. We spent a lot of time together when Tracy was away to work. And Stephen and I, we were living under the same roof. And me and the kids and Stephen, it was really like a family. I think I was doing him a justice telling Tracy the truth.
But you don't think there's anything wrong with you two having an affair and violating every single promise that you promised this family?
Having an affair wasn't right. I mean, I'm not proud of that. But I also wanted to find the love of my life. And I think Stephen was the man I wanted to live with.
And as I said before, it takes two to have an affair, but
bad for her.
you cheated with a married man.
Wong seems like a nice lady.
In his own house, in front of his wife,
Yep.
in front of his own kids, the children that you were entrusted to care for. And you don't think that's unprofessional and completely against the contract that you promised, that you signed, that you promised to do?
When I signed the contract, I didn't think I would fall in love with Stephen. I never thought I would sleep with a married man.
Did you ever hear something about willpower, about quitting? I mean, did you two talk about that? Because while I know Stephen is not here with us, it's just as much as his fault, but you're the only person that's here now.
I thought about it, but after I told Stephen...
And you don't think that was lying to Mrs. Yang, to somebody who called you a friend? What do you think is going to happen when her two daughters find out in the future that her dad passed away and their nanny that they loved and grew up with for 4 years was having an affair with her dad? Have you ever thought the effect that two girls are going to feel? I can tell by your face it's no.
Stephen also said we would start our own family.
And don't you think everything you're saying is so horrible? I mean, I just would have walked away without payment. The person she trusted to take care of her family her and her husband violated her trust in her family by having an affair under her roof for 1 full year. Then you have the lack of decency to tell her on the day you're burying him because you couldn't take it anymore. You didn't even think about her and her daughters, but you couldn't take it anymore. So you had to fess up, and you tell her when her husband passes away, you didn't even think about her and her feelings and her daughter's feelings. You didn't think about Stephen's family. You only thought about yourself, and that's it. You don't think that's wrong?
What am I supposed to do? Just not tell her? And I don't even have a job
you
right
wait
now.
the time. You wait the time to tell her when it's the appropriate time. You don't do it on the day that her husband dies and fesses up that her husband is being buried and said, by the way, I had an affair with your husband. I'm pregnant with this kid. And you don't have a job. I'm sorry you don't have a job. But that's something you did on your own. When are you due?
I worked consistently as a nanny.
I know, but when are you due? When are you going to have a baby?
Get it.
I'm 6 months, and so
Oh my God.
another 3 months.
You can't even tell.
And that's why I'm suing her. A part of it is because I really need this money. And she's well off.
Just because she's well off doesn't mean she has to pay you for something.
No, it doesn't. But I did work for the whole month.
I understand that. Let's talk about the word professional, because I had to really analyze the word professional in the contract that you signed, and you signed. I have a copy. You gave me the original. You must act professional. So if I hire a caterer to come and have a party at my house, and I put a clause saying you must be professional all the time. What is the job of that caterer? The job of that caterer is to be professional. May I please give you this? May I take your plate? So that is professional for that position, right? When I looked at this contract for a live-in nanny where you had different responsibilities, taking care of the girls, cooking, assisting, because I understand you did have a housekeeper, but you assisted in the cooking, the cleaning, taking care of the girls, taking care of the family, serving in different roles for the girls and assisting Mrs. Yang. What is professional? Maintaining a good demeanor, being kind, following instructions well. I would imagine not stealing, not lying, not putting the girls in jeopardy, and not having an affair. That to me is perfectly reasonable. To require a nanny to be professional is not to have an affair with my husband.
Coming up.
This has never happened before. I never slept with any other people's husband.
It's not happened before.
I'm not passing judgment, but
Never happened before.
Inherently, we would want somebody who's going to take care of our children to behave ethically.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Christina Perez.
Let
We're
me
back
just
with
say
the case of.
Let me just say something. I think that the other woman, the actual wife, I think she's a beauty, man. Even though she's old and stuff, I think she's a beauty. And she's taking this like on the chin. Like she's not like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to send somebody to assassinate you and all that. In my opinion, like if I had a choice, like this one, I mean, she's young, she's good looking and all that, but I would stick with the wife. It don't matter, not about the money, man. It's about like the way she's handling herself. The wife is the original wife, even though she knows that this her husband who's dead cheated. I bet he's a white man too, but they neither here nor there. I bet that she's okay. She's cool. Like you can tell that she's okay. She's rich. She got money. But even if that woman over there, the other woman, the wife, didn't have money, I still choose her because when you're walking through life and you need somebody that other person to do their part, I think that other woman would do her part. And she has a temperament. She's not going crazy or nothing like that. She's like, yo, this happened. I don't think I should pay you. You know? Like, I don't think I should pay you because you didn't do your job. You know, and she's being very practical. While this girl right here is being impractical. She's just like, this is his baby. I should get money because I worked. Like, but you cheated. You slept with her husband. Don't you understand that? Like, she can't get it, right? And so when you have problems in the future, if you have some disagreement, she ain't gonna be able to get it because she can't even get the simple concept of I slept with another woman's husband. I should be punished. She can't get that. You got women that sleep with other people's husband and get it, and just like, yo, I slept with your husband. I ain't gonna even ask for a paycheck. This woman have the audacity to ask for a paycheck because her baby's coming. Listen, that's your fault. You know? So, I mean, I would choose the wife because the wife is
Of Josie Way,
she got sense,
who is suing
and she
Tracy
got
Yang
temperament,
for
good
breach of
temperament.
contract.
So in my opinion, you violated the contract when you had a year affair with Mr. Yang.
1 year, he even
I
snapped.
don't believe that Miss Yang owes you $3,200 because you violated the terms of your contract. You did not act professionally. Okay? So I will deny your claim of $3,200. All right?
Let's see the paternity result. Let's see the paternity result.
Stephen would have.
What did you think was going to happen someday
Stephen would
this
have.
way? Did you? I don't know what would have happened.
This has never happened before. I never slept with any other people's husband.
Of course not.
I'm not passing judgment, but I am looking at a situation of fact pattern. Inherently, we would want somebody who's going to take care of our children to behave ethically. Having an affair with your boss is not, it's not something that's professional. It's not something that should be part of a nanny's job. It's the most important job a working woman's going to have, or a woman that stays at home.
Pregnant.
It's one of those things, the violation of trust. You just, how could she trust you to be a nanny in any other way? If she can't fundamentally trust you, you're no longer professional.
Exactly.
Right? So based on that, I will deny your claim. Again, anything else, Mrs. Yang, that you would like to address?
She preggo.
I'd like to know the results of the paternity test.
Well, what are you going to do if it ends up being your husband's child?
Coming up.
I still don't believe she's pregnant with his child. I think it's one of her many boyfriends.
You can check the results.
What if it is your
He's dead.
husband's child?
He don't got to pay nothing. He's gone. He died.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Christina Perez. We're back with the case of Josie Wei, who is suing Tracy Yang for breach of contract.
That's complicated. We're going to have to go back to that.
I would be devastated. I wouldn't know what to tell my two young children at home. But
I'm almost done. I'm almost done, Miss Wei. I'm almost done.
I still don't believe she's pregnant with his child. I think it's one of her many boyfriends.
You can check the results.
Okay, Miss Yang. What if it is your husband's child? You are more seasoned in life. I'm not asking you to accept anything. I'm just asking you. This is a child. What if it is Stephen's child? Do you think your daughters have a right to get to know this child?
Yes.
Do you think that maybe Stephen would want you
to adopt the child and maybe prove that she's an unfit mother?
The problem, Miss Wei, is that Stephen is no longer here, so he can't provide you child support because he's no longer here. What you're going to, if the child is Stephen's, you're going to have to sue the estate of Mr. Yang. And that gets extremely complicated. Extremely complicated. I don't think she's an unfit mother, Mrs. Yang. I'm not condoning what she did. Please understand, I'm not condoning what she did. But it's my job to give a legal remedy. I don't think she's a bad mother. I think she made a horrible life mistake.
Thank you, Your Honor.
By having an affair with your husband. I can't even begin to think how you would feel.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking about this unborn child. Okay?
Judge Perez's verdict when Justice for All returns.
Woo! What y'all gonna do though? What y'all think? You think that's
You're
okay?
watching Justice for All with Judge Christina Perez.
Getting another boyfriend?
So I'm going to go and go ahead and read. Let me finish with this first. Would you like to see this, Mrs. Yang?
Yes.
It's Stephen's child.
It's Stephen's child.
This is a lot for you to take in, Mrs. Yang.
Ratchet!
As I said, I'm not defending Josie, but it's a lot for her to take too. Now she's alone. She has no family here. Don't look to the past. Look to the present. You have one of the most incredible experiences in your life ahead of you, okay? Just be very positive, okay? And be strong. And go out and look for help.
Ratchet.
Good luck. Good luck, Mrs. Yang.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
You ruined me.
You ruined me.
I hope you're happy.
Well,
I'm sorry for
wait a minute. We gotta go.
sleeping with Steven.
No, we gotta go back. She said, "You ruined me." Fuck. Like, how you say something to somebody like, "You ruined me"? Now play that back. Like, you ruined me.
Defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
You ruined me. I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy.
I'm sorry for sleeping with Steven.
Damn. I can't let my daughter see this. Zena, close my door. I'm in live stream. You gonna say hello?
Why are you live streaming?
Because I need to have a job while I'm taking care of you guys. Hey, how can you bring him back? We watching Epo. You gonna give her bubble gum. Go ahead.
She don't want one. She don't want one.
I'm taking y'all to spare time tomorrow because it got half off. So I gave y'all both money. Y'all go play y'all video games.
Wait,
And if you act up tomorrow morning, where you're not going,
are you streaming?
yes. If you act up tomorrow, where you're not going to school like you do every freaking morning, you did that on purpose this morning.
No, it's because of
Yes,
Zena.
you did. You did it on purpose.
It's because of Zena.
No, it's not because of Zena. Listen. It's not because of Zena. Okay? I'm stop sharing. It's not because of Zena. It's because
What does
of
stop sharing me?
That means they can't see you. It's not because of Zena. It's because of you.
No, it's because
It is. Because what did I say that morning? This morning I said, you don't have to read. And then you're like, what about Zena? Why you care about what Zena do? You don't have to read. You don't have to read. So why you want to extend that to Zena? Like, oh, she got to read. So you want to make her suffer?
I'm trying to not yell at you while you're yelling at me right now.
I'm yelling at you because you're wrong. Because I gave you.
You raise your tone at people just because they're wrong. You need to talk.
Yeah, but you raise your stuff too. And you were wrong in the situation because I gave you something for your birthday. I gave you a gift. And I said, listen, you don't got to read this afternoon. You're good. And then he's like, and then what did you say? So only me, right? Only me. So what you want me to do is you want me to say also Zena. No, you want me to say Zena has to read. And I didn't want to say that. And you got pissed off.
Why did you want to say that?
I didn't want to say that.
Why?
Because I don't want no trouble between you.
No.
Because I want her to read. I just don't. You shouldn't read because of your birthday. But you made her to see it. If you just said, okay, thank you. And then it's over, she wouldn't notice that she didn't have to read too. And then she won't give me no problem. But you want to make her jealous. And then you know mom is on your side. And then you start going crazy. Mom is on your side. You know all the time.
Stop.
It's not stop. Come here. Come here.
Stop yelling, please.
Come here.
Stop yelling.
I'm not yelling if you come back.
You always yell at me. I'm talking kindly to you the whole time, and you're yelling at me like I'm some homeless guy trying to ask for food.
You're 9 years old. I'm an adult. So when I speak, it's like a thunder. When you speak, it's like a mouse. You're smaller than me. So of course, when I speak, it's gonna be bigger.
No, You're yelling. But you're still yelling.
Okay, go ahead. I'm raising my voice. I'm not yelling.
What?
Yelling is Ratchet! That's yelling. I'm not yelling.
No, that's crazy.
No, that's yelling. So what you want to say?
That
I got to get back online. So what you want to say?
that because you said you criticized me for it, and then Xena laughed at me. You know Xena, so I don't know why you would criticize me.
People cannot help to laugh. Like when you was talking, because I thought that what you were saying was so funny.
What?
I couldn't help but to laugh.
No, you.
And it's not laughing at you.
It's not you.
Because you was getting angry over something so stupid. So something so dumb. I couldn't help but to laugh. I was like, I can't help it. Because the thing you laughing at is so dumb. So you like, she's laughing at me. She's laughing. And so when I hear that, I have to laugh. Because I'm just like, oh my God, she's not laughing at you. Even if she's laughing at you, who cares? And so I'm laughing. And then you get angry because you think I'm laughing at you. And I am laughing at the situation, but I'm not laughing at you.
You know what Mom said in the car?
What'd she say in the car?
She said that Xena's jealous because her clues. She's not just saying that for no reason. She has the clues because Xena.
She want to trigger you.
Yeah, she wants to trigger me.
Yeah, but you.
And she says, Mom doesn't care about my feelings. She only cares about his.
But it's true. She don't care about what Xena think. She only care about you. I can see that. Because, girl, listen, as parents, Chinese parents, they really love the boy. That's the truth. I'm American. I have a different culture. I'm going to treat you both equally. And you think that I don't like you or love you because I go on Xena's side. The reason I go on Xena's side is because Mom is so much on your side. If nobody's on Xena's side, what you think Xena's going to feel? She's going to feel unloved. So I have to go on her side because Mom is always on your side. No matter what you do, she thinks you're right. And even you beat her. You be beating her up. You punch her. You kick her. You do all kinds of stuff. And you don't get punished for it because I don't blame because I say, oh, he's 8 years old. And you beat her. And she loves you more than her own life. And you still beat the heck out of her.
I didn't.
You beat her this morning.
I didn't give her a cut or a bruise.
Excuse me. You beat her in the morning.
I didn't give her.
She came to my room at 4:30 because you were beating her. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you beat her at 4:30 in the morning. She was asleep. She got to go to work.
Why are you changing the subject to beating Mom?
It's not shit. Because
you're changing the subject.
That is the situation.
No, the situation is about.
No.
The situation is about why I'm angry.
Who cares why you're angry? If you beating a woman, who cares? I told you only. No, come back here. Come back here.
It doesn't matter.
Only a woman beat another woman.
If you're changing the subject, then
listen to what I'm saying.
No point to listening.
Is it okay for you to beat women?
No,
yes or no?
Sexism.
Did you beat your mother this morning?
So sexist.
Did you beat your mother this morning?
Yes.
You beat her this morning. So everything else is negated. You beat your mother. She's a woman. She carried you for 9 months and you beating her ass. And then she got to run to me and say, oh, I need your help. I need your help, husband. And I say, no, I don't want to help you because you keep on spoiling him. So you deal with it yourself. And you told me. She told me don't come to you in the morning because you go crazy. So I said, no, you deal with it. It started because you beating your mother at 4:30 in the morning. Why are you getting up at 4:30 beating your mother?
No, that's not how it started.
Then how it started? Tell me how it started then.
How how I got angry?
How you beat her?
What do you mean?
Did you or did you not beat her this morning? Did you beat her this morning?
I'm not answering that because you're just trying to get a point of view.
I'm going to ask you really nicely. Did you beat her this morning?
Yes.
Okay, so you must understand that when you go to physical violence and you beat a woman, everything else doesn't mean anything.
Sexism.
It's not sexism because she didn't touch you.
Can a woman beat a man?
No, I think if a woman beat a man should hit him back. But she didn't hit you. She's your mother. She carried you for 9 months.
She carried me.
You were in her stomach for 9 months, yeah.
9 years, you mean?
9 months.
No, I'm 9 years old.
And I wanted to have an abortion. She didn't. That means I wanted you to go away. She said, no, I'm going to keep him. I want to keep him.
You never told me that. Why?
Why? Because I can't afford it. They had no money.
Turns out you do. So.
No. At that time, we didn't have nothing.
Overestimate.
No. That time, we didn't have nothing. I said, you could do what you want, but I say abortion. She said, no, I don't want. This child is special. She said, this child. She didn't say boy. She said, this child is special. And I said, okay, Jenny, it's your choice. It's your body. If it was my body, I would have just go away. Okay? So your mother loved you from the very beginning, and then you beating her ass? Do you understand why I'm angry? Because I said, oh, you go away. I'm okay with one child. She said, no. I want to keep you. And then you treat her like she's dirt. You kick her, you beat her, you punch her. You do it.
No, I don't.
What'd you do her this morning?
I didn't even hit her hardly.
It don't matter how you hit her.
Fake attacks.
Don't matter. A boy.
You're telling me that fake attacks to women are a crime.
You never should hit your mother. You never should hit a woman.
A woman is a crime.
Hitting a woman is a crime.
I'm touching her, not hitting her.
No, you hit her.
No, I didn't.
Because she came to me and she said, this boy's hitting me. Do something. And I didn't do anything because she told me before, don't do anything. But I told you, if you're hitting your mother, I'm going to beat your ass. If you hit your mother, I'm going to whip your ass. I don't care who you call. I don't care if you call your teacher, the principal. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Because you're not supposed to hit a woman, basically, unless she hits you back. Unless she hits you first. But you're not supposed to hit your mother. Okay? And she didn't hit you. And she's on your side 100% of the time. You still don't get it.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
So what I'm saying?
You're saying that you shouldn't hit women, especially your mom.
Women. Especially your mother. But you keep doing it. And I keep giving you chances. And at this point, I'm like, I don't care if I got to go to jail. Because if you disrespect your mother at 9 years old, what you going to do when you're 16? You going to kill her? No, I'm just saying. That's
would. That's ridiculous to say.
It's not ridiculous at the way you beating her at 9 years old.
No.
If she don't give you what you want.
You said if I'm at 60 years old, I'm going to kill her.
16.
16 years old, I'm going to kill her.
She don't give you what she want. If she don't get you what you want, what you going to do?
Nothing. I'm going to be more mature because I'm still a child right now. I'm going to grow more mature.
You're a child at 16.
Yeah, but 16, I grow way more mature. Zena's already very mature, and she's younger than 16. I'll be pretty mature.
Stop comparing yourself to Zena. That's what I talk about, you being a leader.
No.
You're very intelligent, But you want to be a follower.
You compare me to Xena.
No, I don't.
All the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
I don't compare
Yes,
you to
do.
Xena.
Yes, you do.
Xena's a girl. You're a boy. No comparison.
Yes, you do.
You compare yourself to Xena.
Well, at least it's a good comparison.
No, you compare everything. Just like this morning, you compared yourself. You said, I gave you a gift. I said, I was Hermes, the god of messages. I gave you a gift. I said, you don't have to read today. And you should have just took it as, wow, I don't have to read. Thanks, Dad. You took it as, here's what you did. You said, so I don't have to read. What about Xena? Does she have to read? And so you put Xena into it. You didn't have to do that.
No, because you should. Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say.
What?
I forgot it because you was talking.
You're trying to rationalize.
No, I forgot it because you were talking to me.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I forgot it. I told you.
So today is your birthday, right?
Yes.
And I said, Aries, today's your birthday. You don't have to read today. And we're gonna watch Epo all day. So I'm trying to give you everything you want, and then you still bring Xena into it. Why? Why you sabotage yourself like that? You know what sabotage means?
Yes.
What?
It means like betraying yourself.
Exactly. So why you sabotage yourself like that? I gave you a free hand, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna smack it away.
Because it's my birthday and it's not hers. And plus, she said, oh, I don't care about your birthday. She said very mean things to me on my birthday.
She did say very mean things.
And she don't deserve anything, not a single punishment. And I'm like,
For not saying
what?
for not saying happy birthday to you, she deserved punishment?
No. She said mean things to me like, I don't care about your birthday. She didn't just say she didn't just not say happy birthday.
Eric, she got autism. I got autism. We say things we don't mean.
Yeah, but if you have autism, then why don't you act like her? You say, oh, I care about your birthday. I give you this gift.
Because I'm older and I'm developed. But she's not developed. She's 14.
She's bigger autism than me, right?
No, we all got the same amount of autism. We just got to figure out how to work with each other. I have the same amount of autism as you because my family gave me autism. You got the same amount of autism as Xena. But we have to find ways to deal with each other. We have to.
Yvonne got autism?
No.
Mm-hmm. Then why would she hit you like that? It's no condition that she's being abusive. I don't know.
That's just what life.
People, dude.
I don't want to hit you like that. I know I spank you.
How did you deal with Yvonne all the way to here? Like, the way she treats you, you should probably be like, you should probably be in your grave by now.
Probably.
How did you live all the way with that treatment?
Luck. And intelligence. And what she did to me, I have that inside me. And I don't want to push that towards you. But sometimes you do some things that make me angry. Because you don't understand how good you have it. You have everything good. You got your own house. When I was young, I didn't have my own house. I didn't have nothing. I had my own room, but I didn't have any friends. I didn't have nothing. And my mother hated me. Your mother loves you, and your father loves you, and your sister is suspect. Maybe she don't know how to express her love.
No, she's jealous because
Yeah, but if something happened to you, if some strangers was picking on you, you think Xena wouldn't do anything? If you was out on the street and some strangers was picking on you, and you said, help, and there's nobody else but Xena, you don't think she will help you?
It depends. I know her. I I know her very well. It depends on what she's bringing. If she's bringing her phone, then like she's gonna be, oh, I don't care. But if she don't bring her phone, then she might help me. It's not 100%.
Okay, I understand that, and maybe I agree with you a little bit. But you gotta work with her because she don't know. She cannot process information like me
Yeah, but it could be
or
like
you.
it could be like a prisoner that escaped out of jail. That's way stronger than Zena.
No, she gonna be for you.
Oh, ask her.
No.
Ask her for her own decision. That's how to solve question you ask about somebody else and what would they do. Just ask them.
She's gonna help you. I mean, that's your sister, man. I mean, that's your sister, and you're the dude of the house. You're like the dude, okay? So, because I'm getting old, man, and listen, I'm getting old, and I have diabetes. I'm gonna die soon, probably, in like I'll say 10 years. But 10 years, you're gonna be 18 by then or 19, so it's okay by then.
I don't want you to die.
I don't want to die either. But you have to prepare for that. And when you get older, it's not Xena not gonna be taking care of you. You're gonna be taking care of Xena.
Because Xena's gonna be a granny before.
No, listen to what I'm saying, man. Just be quiet. You are the man. You're gonna be taking care of Xena. She's not gonna be taking care of you. So you gotta be more mature. Even she's older than you. You're more mature. You gotta make the decisions that are smarter.
So she started an argument that I need.
Right, you have to be the bigger person. Because you have less autism. You have less autism. You don't have that much autism. When she get older, you're gonna have to take care of her. She's not taking care of you. I guarantee you that. You have to take care of her. You're not gonna have to take care of us, but you're gonna have to make sure we're okay mentally. You don't have to take care of us with money, but you're gonna have to take care of Xena. Even if she don't like you. I hate my brother. You're still gonna have to do it. Because that's your sister. And you are the man, and you carry the blood. You know the blood?
Yeah.
So when she don't want to have children. So when you have children, your blood goes to the next person. Right?
Yes.
And so your blood is very important. You got blood. Your blood, my blood is to you. When my blood go to the woman, it don't mean nothing. When my blood go to Xena, it don't mean nothing. It mean my blood go to Xena. But when my blood go to you, it mean a lot. So you have to be more mature. You can't compare yourself to Xena.
Like the same matureness as you?
Hmm?
Like the same matureness as you?
You know Transformers?
Yeah.
Who's the leader of Transformers?
Oh. The red guy.
What's his name?
I don't know.
His name is Optimus Prime.
I never watched Transformers.
Okay, but Transformers is the big truck. It's red. His name is Optimus Prime. He's the leader. Okay? He got to take care of all the Transformers. He got a little girl that's by his side. Her name is RC. She's pink. Does he allow her to be the leader? He can't, because she cannot. He's the leader. You are the man. You have to be the leader. In 5 to 6 years, you're going to be stronger than me. You're going to be able to beat me. But just because you can beat me, listen to me. This is very important. Just because you can beat me doesn't mean you should. You understand that? What does that mean?
Like if somebody's using that thing against you, and when you develop, you're better at that thing at them, but like you should be kind and not do that thing back to them.
Exactly. So just because I'm gonna get older, I'm getting weaker, you're getting stronger. So but I figure by the time, even though I say so many things to you, I'm gonna do this. That's just an old man talking. I'm an old man trying to keep my pride. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna whip your butt or do things. You're gonna be the leader in 10 years, 18. You're the leader of the whole family. Like those cavemen in the tribe, they didn't let the woman lead, they let the man lead. Okay, you are the man, so you got to lead the family. Your mother's gonna get old. She can't fight you no more after you beat her. I'm not gonna be able. You're gonna beat my ass. I can't do anything. When you reach 15 or 16, I can't beat you anymore. And even if I could, I wouldn't. I wouldn't beat you because I give you the matrix. So you have the matrix, and you have to act accordingly. You have to say, "Hey, I'm the leader of the family. I'm gonna sire children." So sire children means to make more children. Like you're gonna find a girl, but even if you're gay, I don't care. Even if you're gay, I can still accept you. I don't mind. But you're still the leader of the family. You and your husband will be the leader of the family. You understand?
Yes.
It don't matter if you gay, you lesbian, you this. You're the leader of the family. That's what you are. And you have to act like that. And which means you can't be beating the hell out of your mother because she's teaching you how to be a man. And I'm trying to teach you. Even though I whip your ass, I'm beating your ass for a reason because I got to prepare you because you have a big task. You understand? Huh? So the next time we get into a fight,
But then,
go ahead.
like, if you beat me, like you kick,
Yeah, I know I did that.
like you kick me with your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't that just make my future worse? Like prepare me and make my future worse. Do both.
What? Why did I kick you?
I forgot. Yeah.
You didn't forget. I kicked you because you put your hands on me or you put your feet on me. Right? When you put your hands on another man, prepare to be hit back. When you put your hands on another man, prepare to be killed. Prepare to get shot. Prepare to get killed. Prepare to get kicked. I'm trying to teach you that you don't put your hand on another man unless you're prepared to get it back. You understand? I'm kicking you. That's a little thing. You hit a man, especially here in North Carolina, where they can carry guns, and you get angry and you hit somebody because you're angry, they could shoot you where they stand. What about when a police tell you to put your hands on the deck and you don't want to do that because you're angry? They say, "No, I'm not doing that." And then you hit him. He could shoot you. And he'll be right and he won't go to jail.
Yeah, I saw those police videos.
Exactly. So I'm preparing you for that. Like, you can't put your hand on other people unless you're prepared to die. Don't ever put your hand on another man. Don't ever put your hand on a woman. Unless you put your hand on a stranger woman, like somebody's girlfriend, because you put your hand on a girl. It could be somebody's daughter, which means the father going to come after you. It could be somebody's wife, which means the husband is coming at you. It could be somebody's sister, which means the brother's coming after you. Do you understand? So you see strangers, woman, and she make you angry and she talking to you. and she talking all type of crap, and you get angry, you hit her, she gonna go get somebody. I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example. This happened to me. Okay? I used to be in a group home. You remember I tell you I'm in a group home?
Yeah.
And some woman, she's fat and everything, and she was talking to some boy, and then the boy kind of dissed her or said something crazy to her. And I laughed. I was like, and I was on top of the steps. And I laughed. I was like, ha, 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 ha. Oh my God. And I didn't mean to do it, but I did it. I laughed. Okay. You know what she did? She took a garbage can. It was full of garbage. And she put it on top of my head. On top of my body. So she took a garbage can. She put it on top of my body. So the garbage can's on top of my body. Then she kicked me. And I rolled on the floor. That is the most embarrassing thing ever. Well, I have no face. I didn't do it. I can beat her easily. I can just take off the garbage and I could and beat her ass. And she's on the floor, right? But then she's gonna go get her boyfriend. So I gotta deal with her. And then she's gonna go get her boyfriend. I gotta deal with him. I don't know if I could beat him, but I gotta deal with him. Right? So I got to deal with the boyfriend. And even if I beat him, we both go to the police. We both go to jail. If he beats me, I go to the hospital. If I beat him really bad, he could go to the hospital, but he come back with a gun and he's going to kill me. That's just the way it is. So when she hit me and she make me feel very badly, I have to think about my future. I say, do I hit her? Because I could beat her easy. And then I got to deal with her boyfriend. And it's 50-50 whether I could beat him. Maybe I could beat him. Maybe he's going to whip my ass. If he whip my ass, then he won't get his gun if he whip my ass. But what if I whip his ass and then he get angry and go get a gun and try to shoot me? And then I'm dead. So I lose, right? I lose. So I let her do that. And I let everybody laugh at me, right? I said, that's done. It's I shouldn't have laughed. I should have controlled myself. Do you know what happened to her?
What?
I don't know what happened to her. Something happened to her. Maybe she went to another guy. Do you know what happened to him? Her boyfriend?
What?
5 or 6 years later, he went back to his country, which is in Jamaica, in Yamaja, Jamaica. Is a country that's not very rich, okay? And he's beating up some person that beat up his girlfriend, right? They took a machine gun, killed him. He's dead. He's dead. Because somebody beat up his girlfriend, so he decided to take revenge. He want to punch, beat up that person. Then a couple of days later, he's dead. His name Ramel. I remember him. He's a bully, right? I know in the future he's gonna die or he's gonna go to jail. That's only two options because he's not very intelligent. He's not smart. He didn't go to school. He didn't do nothing. So if I beat his girlfriend, what is he gonna do? He's gonna either get a gun or he's gonna try to fight me. I'm gonna beat him. He's gonna come back, get a gun, and shoot me. Or I'm gonna fight him and he's gonna beat me, and I'm still embarrassed, but I gotta go to the hospital. So I say, let her put the garbage can on top of me. In the future, I will be better. I'm gonna be more rich. I'm gonna be more successful. And I'm going to have children like Aries who are so smart and so handsome. And then those people, they're going to be nothing. So I would take everybody laughing at me. It's okay. It's my fault because I shouldn't have laughed at her. It's my fault. I would just take the loss for now. But in the future, I win. And I had to control my anger because she put the garbage on top of me. I could easily go boom, 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 boom. And she's knocked out. And that's it. It's done. And then she's going to go get a boyfriend. And then I got to boom, 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 boom him. Or he going to boom, boom, boom me. And if he do that to me, right? At that time, I might not be mature enough to control my anger, and I might do something stupid, and I might end up in jail, and I might end up in jail, and I might be lost. So the bottom line is, when you got your sister laughing at you, it's nothing compared to what life give you. The life can kill you. I'm telling you, it can do it. I promise you. You hit the wrong person, they're going to kill you. I had a guy named Kevin when I was young. Okay? You could read my book. I gave you you never read my book. I give you. When you get older, I'll let you read American Nightmare. Not now. You're too young. I had this guy picking on me all the time, every day. He used to bully me with my friend Aries, because Aries was my friend. That's who I named you after. I named you after my best friend. But his name is Aries, Aries. Right? Your name is Aries, like the god of war, Ares. But I named you after him because he's my best friend. I love him to this day. But I used to want to hang with him. I used to hang out with him because I didn't have no place to go because it's boring at home. We didn't have no books like you. The books is boring. We didn't have iPad. We only had the TV, music videos. We didn't have nothing. So if you want to have fun, you go outside and you run around and you play with girls and you talk with girls. But I wasn't good looking, so I can't talk with girls. I didn't have to do it. I'm not a good looking guy. So it's nothing to do. But I always want to hang with my friend. I hang out with him because he's tall. He's not very handsome, but he got all the girls, and I want to talk to the girls, so I hang with him. And so there's this big guy named Kevin. And every time he see me, he's like, I'm going to shoot you. You a bitch ass nigga. I'm going to kill you, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to shoot you. Do you think he's lying? I don't know if he's lying. It could be he's lying. It could be he's not. Now, if I'm in prison, if I'm in jail, and he says that to me, I have to fight him. Because if I don't, he's going to pick on me for the rest of the time I'm in jail. Okay? But if I'm not in jail and I have a chance at a good life, and he starts saying this stuff, I have to swallow my pride. I have a better future. I want a child like Aries. I want a daughter like Xena. I want a wife like mom, like Jenny. To have that, I have to not do anything. And I have to let him do his thing. And I can't hit him. He's tall. And I want to fight him for so much. Because if he touched me, I'm telling you, Eric, if he touched me, if he hit me, I can't beat him. He's too strong. I'm going to go to my house, the group home. I'm going to get a knife, and I'm going to stab him in the neck. That's just me. Back then. So if he touched me, hit me, because I can't beat him because he's too strong. Maybe I could be, I don't know. He's too big or whatever. But I'm not going to take that risk. Everybody see. I'm going to go back and I'm going to You sleep, but I won't let you're gonna sleep. Okay. You understand what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What I'm saying. Don't
Which part?
hit.
Women.
Stop beating your women. Stop beating people. Don't hit others.
Stop being women. Especially
Don't people in your family. And take care of Zena. No matter how bad she treats you, you take care of her because in the 10 years you're gonna have to take care of her. You taking care of her. She's not taking care of you.
Why do I have to?
Because you're smarter. You not have as much autism as she do. She's gonna need someone to take care of her all her life. She can't be alone. And you have to be mature enough to take care of that to her. Now you're not mature. You're like, everything's Zena. Don't care about that. You have to take care of your sister. You understand? No matter how mean she treats you, you have to love her and take care of her. Because you are the future of the bloodline of the Fields family, of the Wang family, of the Zhang family. That's why mom treats you so well, because she's like, you're the future. You understand? Go ahead. Sorry about giving you a lecture. What you come here for?
Nothing.
Okay, we watch Epo later. Close the door. Ratchet! Okay. Am I back? Okay. Oh, I got so much. Okay. Dead man is a father. Yep, dead man was a father. He is a father. He was a father. He was raw dogging. Exactly. I was saying he was raw dogging. He's raw dogging. He was hitting it for a year. Like, I say that the woman that he was with, she's worth it to stay. I understand why he cheated, but that woman gonna take care of the thing, take care of the child. Yeah. He said you let him hit it raw. Didn't have a second thought. She ain't probably know about condoms. You know that. I gave him a haircut like 2 weeks ago, and it grew back. Maybe dreadlocks, but dreadlocks over here in North Carolina is like $200, $300. They don't play, man. I'd like y'all to go visit Esco Zhang's channel because he got a lot of stuff on China right now that y'all got to find out about. So I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow or Thursday to do another video or live stream, but I'm gonna have a recorded video maybe tomorrow or the next day after, because I'm doing video for Wei Shin too. Shouldn't have told your son that. Told my son what? I don't know what that means. Yikes. He gotta have the talk, man. He's mature enough to understand. You can't put your hand on a woman like the way he does. Oh, the Transformers talk. Yeah, he's Optimus Prime. He's thinking RC is the head of the gang. And I'm like, yo, Xena's RC. You Optimus Prime. You Omega Supreme. Thank you very much, man. Oh, you got the picture. I gotta go back and watch the Boondocks. I'm paying for everything. Right now I'm watching Snowfall. So Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta talk to the son, man. I gotta talk to him because he acting up, man. And you see, he was going to sleep, but he listening. You know, he got respect. So, and he's so incredibly smart, very handsome, very smart. You know, I just don't want him to fuck it, mess it up. You know, one to grow on. Remember those? All right, so I'm gonna go. Probably tomorrow. I got another stream or second. I'm probably gonna subscribe to this StreamYard. So donate if you can. Don't donate to Patreon. Don't do that. Donate to become a member. Subscribe and become a member, or a monthly member ain't nothing. Listen, I am subscribed to Wikipedia for life. I get $3 a month for life. Okay, no matter what credit card I'm using, Wikipedia got me for life because a lot of information that I was using for them. So $3 ain't nothing, right? So everybody put in like $2 or $3 for life. I'll be straight. I can do all types of shit. $3 not a lot. Imagine you got 200 people putting $3 for life. That's 200 people. What's that? That's 600, right? Isn't it 3? Yeah. 200 times 3. Yeah. So that's $600 every month. Like I could do so much with that. I can with $600 a month. I'm going to other countries, man, for real. So, I'm gonna try to work up the subscribers because I don't gain subscribers on the desktop. I gain them on mobile. Every time I put something on mobile, I get like 500, like 100 people inside the group. Here I only get a little bit, but I'm gonna grow my stuff by doing this here. All right, guys. I'll see you later, and like and subscribe and add these videos, man. I gotta go talk with the wife about because today's Aries' birthday. Actually, it's his birthday, so we're gonna do something. Thank you, Kelvin, for the donation. Thank you. Thank you, Earl, for the donation. We had another donation. I just want to thank them real quick. Like Josh, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. For real, I do. And thank you for the Patreon stuff, all you Patreon subscribers. I know I'm not putting nothing on there, but I'm going to start doing more videos. I got a lot of time. So, peace, man. Flag. And I'm making another album, man. It's shit. What's that shit called? What's the last album called again? What's the last album called? One of y'all know. What's the last album called? I'm making another album. I got like 5. I'm gonna have like 6 songs on there. I'm working on the songs. And every time I come out with an album, they get better and better. So this one's gonna be even better. So the first one was an Unformed Land. And then I'm just making a song and I gotta find the title, which I forgot right now because I'm just blasted off of this stuff. But somebody gonna let me know what the name of the goddamn other 3 freaking albums were. But I'm making new songs. That's just hot, man. So I let let me know, guys. Peace. Flag. I'm out.